Patrick P.S. Gordon, a renowned painter in the United States, has returned home to Tulsa from the art world in New York City to continue his work that began at the age of 5. For 5 decades, Gordon has been a prolific painter whose distinctive works are treasured by collectors all over the U.S. This month, he is sharing some paintings never seen before at the Living Arts Gallery in Tulsa and sharing a very personal story.
The colorful and distinct brilliance of the paintings leaves no one to wonder about the artist's identity. Patrick P.S. Gordon long ago achieved what every great artist aspires to, a signature style. Gordon considers himself, among other descriptors, a portrait artist of objects.
I like odd stuff, I have to admit. I always buy that stuff at a flea market nobody else wants. But somehow I have that ability to make it look good then.
You see treasures wherever.
Oh yeah, see trash. I'm really good at a sale.
Personal objects from clients often inspire his commissioned work that begins with a conversation in which secrets may be revealed.
And I went, are you kidding? But you know, you learn such incredible things from people. They open up to you. You're talking to them very privately about their life, and I want these to be portraits of people about their lives through the use of objects.
Gordon is a highly disciplined artist. He works almost every day from 9:30 in the morning to 11 p.m., with breaks for lunch and dinner.
I go into those paintings and I work, and I'm in another world.
He is not slowing down, but at the age of 62, he is reflecting on his life.
What a life I've led. Lucky as anybody I've ever known.
This is now, but for the first time, he is publicly revealing a period of his life consumed by fear, depression, and shame. Some of what he felt in the 1990s is reflected in an exhibit of paintings never displayed publicly before. What's this?
Oh, well, we don't really talk about this one.
Was this in your dark days?
These were very dark days. These were enormously dark days.
Gordon had decided to move from Tulsa to New York during the height of the AIDS epidemic.
It was a time of great fear for a lot of people because of AIDS. People were dropping dead right and left. Everybody I knew in New York, with the exception of 2, were dead when I moved to New York. And it was stunning because I had been diagnosed HIV positive. And I've kept that to myself for 14 years, and in the last month I've gotten it off my back, out of my secret file, and personally haven't felt this good in years.
Gordon says he had the time of his life in New York, even though the impetus to go was blanketed by a gray shroud.
This was a disease that had heavy social consequence and lots of judgment. When I told a few people in the very beginning, they treated me poorly. I was shocked. Old friends, old clients. And I was like, oh my God, I can't talk about this. Don't bring this up. Don't tell anybody. Shut your mouth and get out of town.
We were with Gordon when he first saw the completed installation of his exhibit. Gordon was stunned.
You know, I never really think about my ability, but when I see this, I'm like, glad my mother told me to keep painting.
Gordon knows some visitors to the Living Arts Gallery in Tulsa may be shocked or uncomfortable with some of the paintings.
I don't know what people are going to say, but they know one thing: I can move paint around on a canvas.
The series of paintings was inspired by what he saw at a Tulsa gathering to raise money for friends dying of AIDS 20 years ago.
And at one of those events, I saw this couple who were in drag. One was completely shaved head and had on a pearl tiara and a black gown. And I just kept staring at them, so intrigued by this outfit. And
the 2 men agreed to Gordon's request to paint their portraits.
This is the dressmaker. And It's as close to a John Singer Sargent as I will ever get.
Gordon believes being HIV positive has really been a gift.
The gift part was that I learned very early that every day is a gift. Stay in your present. Pay attention to what's going on around you, because that's the gift in life. I couldn't have talked about these paintings 20 years ago.
Gordon is telling his story because many at risk for HIV aren't getting tested these days, and he wants them to know a rich life can be had even with a positive diagnosis. And as Gordon continues painting, he relishes what may come next.
I'm often surprised at the end of it that that's what I came up with. It's almost as if I wasn't the one who did it.